Hey everybody, what's going on tonight? I've had a good day. Good day. I've had some fun today, guys, no doubt. Um, this video I'm kind of doing just to give, because I know several of the Boardman PD watch my channel, so just to give you guys a heads up, you're gonna start getting some calls from me, or not from me, about me. Just remember when they say, the guy wearing the cowboy hat and the camouflage jacket, he's a white man, old guy, beard, whatever they say, whatever they say. I'm sure the hat's going to be involved. I'm sure you got 2 calls on me today, at least 2, because I was probably involved in at least 2 more. You guys don't know it was me calls, but one of them, guarantee you, and this is the one I'm talking about, because I told the guy, when you call him, tell him Watachi Running Free is the one that you're talking to. You'll know, or they'll know, who I am. So, and it's funny because all I can say is I don't know what the guy told you, but I know he called you, no doubt. But you guys know me. I got it recorded. So whatever he told you, it's fine. Whatever they told you in the store, that's fine too. Because you might want to check it out. I already had permission to be in those stores before this happened tonight. But the main reason why why you guys were called is because this is why I'm giving you guys a heads up. This ain't just the people that work in the store that are speaking up now, that are saying something about me not wearing a mask. This is also the customers. The customers can't trespass me. Customers can't tell me to leave. But you can rest assured that, yes, if they tell me to leave, I'm going to leave the store. But what you guys don't understand is these guys don't even think about saying that. All they're complaining about is if you don't have a mask on, I have to leave the store. And by them saying that, they're wrong. And you guys know it. So I will kind of argue with them and see if they know what the mandate states. And they don't. They just think it's law. It's a law. You can't be in here without a mask on. It's the law. I said, well, if it's the law, call the cops. They'll deal with it. They're sitting over there. They ain't got nothing else to do. Just call the cops. Tell them Watachi Running Free refuses to wear the mask. Will you please come and get him and take him to jail? I'm sure you guys will start laughing about this before it's over with, because I'm going to start having some fun with the people. There's no even reason to even get upset about it anymore. They forget. They get so mad, they forget all they have to do is say, we don't want you on this property no more. Please leave. And that's all it takes to get me to leave. That's all it takes. All they have to do is say, you can't be in here without a mask, and if you're not going to put a mask on, then we're telling you to leave the property. They don't say that. This is what they say. We cannot serve you. We cannot serve you. They don't tell me to leave the property. They say, we cannot serve you if you don't have a mask on. So that's where the problem lies. Is they're not asking me to leave. They're just telling me they won't ring up whatever I got. They won't let me buy their fuel, or they won't let me whatever they sell at that point that I'm in there to get. They just won't ring it up. They're not telling me I have to leave. The customers are the ones that are telling me I have to leave, that I have to leave the building. And these aren't women. And the women were the first ones that spoke up. I got to give them that. It was the women that first started telling me, "Why ain't you got a mask on? You're threatening all of us. You're trying to kill us all." They don't want to hear about my problem. They just, as long as their fears are kept down, you know. But these are men. These are men. And a lot younger than I am. Two of them tonight. Two of them had attacked me. One of them said he was going to be waiting for me down the road. Bald-headed fat boy. Probably about 38. I ain't going to call you people on him. I ain't worried about him. I knew one day, if this stuff kept going, you guys were going to make me do it. You're going to make me do it. You guys are going to make me put this right back on my hip. Well, after today, you've given me no choice. You know, this stuff keeps getting worse, people. And they said it would. When I talked to the governor's office about it, he said it would. He said it, or the assistant to the governor that I talked to, they said, well, if that's happening now, it's only going to get worse. And they were right. And this is just the beginning. And I'm going to have fun with it. I'm telling you, you Boardman cops, I'm going to have fun with it as long as I can. I'll keep telling them Watachi so you guys know who it is when they call in on me. I ain't running from you. You guys know where I live. I ain't doing nothing wrong. You guys know the mandate states I have a medical exemption. If these people want to argue in front of their customers and their customers want to argue, I'll stand there and argue with them. You can't have any conversations with anybody. No, you can't. You can talk, you can try. Matter of fact, tonight where you got that phone call from, Boardman Police, the gas station that you got the call from, I went in there with my medical records to try to show that manager. Same ones I showed their boss over at another store. They didn't care. They didn't care. And we had an argument. But it went from that to, the customers hearing me having a conversation with the manager. And I was trying to get her boss's name, her name, and some phone numbers that I could get a hold of people. And she went off to do that, but I'm sure she called you. Ain't no doubt in my mind. They think they're tricky and that I ain't never been through none of this stuff before. But she never did give me the information. They never did tell me to leave the property. They just said they couldn't serve me without a mask on. Or that I couldn't be in the building without a mask on. They didn't say I couldn't be on the property. I've got it all videoed, so it don't matter. People, I don't know what you guys are going to do. I don't know. I really don't. Because if they're not going to let me in the stores over here to buy food and stuff, buy what I need, then I have to go into survival mode. And when it comes to survival mode, if I got to go out here and kill food in order to eat because a bunch of psychotic idiots think there's some kind of virus that's going to kill them because I'm not wearing a mask, or that stupidity. If you think I'm not going to go out here and hunt, and I don't have a hunting license, you can rest assured on that. I don't pay you people to do what I want to do. But if I have to go out here and hunt a deer, a squirrel, whatever it takes to feed myself, you can damn sure bet I'm going to do it. So you guys decide what you're going to do about that. I don't play your games. I'm not going to buy your hunting license. Ain't going to happen. I got a rifle. I got a shotgun. If I need to eat, you guys won't let me in these stores to eat, buy food or whatever I need. I'll go get it out in the wild. And ain't nobody going to stop me from doing that. Nobody. I tell you guys, I don't fight offensively. There's a reason for that. When you're fighting defensively, you're picking the place where the fight's going to happen. You know what's in that area. You know how, or I know how. Well, you might not know how, but I know how to secure a parameter. We all gonna have to make some decisions here real soon. When this governor thinks he can lock this whole place down, shut down these businesses and all that, it's gonna be some hard decisions that are gonna have to be made, but they're gonna have to be made, people. You're not going to survive a winter with all these businesses shut down and the destruction they're going to cause to the economy, the middle class, and everything else. You're not going to, if you have to go through a winter of that, and your president, Biden, keeps calling it a cold, dark winter, what do you think he's got planned for you? You guys voted for him. You voted either for him or Trump. You gave consent. Now you got a President Biden. What are you going to do with it? It's going to get tough. It's going to get tough, folks. It's going to be your choices. I can't make your choices. I pray for all of you. I really do. I hope you all make the right choices. When it's time to tell old dumbass DeWine to shove it up his ass, you all better be willing to do that. Because if you ain't, this is your guys' city. This ain't my city. This ain't my home where I'm at. Boardman, Ohio. Ohio ain't my state. I'm up here for a reason. This is your guys' home. If you want to see Ohio fall to the wolves, you guys dump it right on over there and let the wolves eat it. I don't care. This ain't my home. I can pack up and be gone from here in a minute. This is your home. I'm just trying to give you fair warning, man. You guys are going to let them destroy your home. This is what you guys are going to do. The cops, the sheriffs, everybody around here, all the small business owners, you're just going to shut down, let this governor out of his mind to whine, tell you how things are going to be. That's what you're going to do. You're going to throw your entire livelihoods away for that, man. Just like that clown up there in Maryland, that clown governor up there, All them people up there begging him not to do it, he looked at them and said, I don't care what you want. You're getting locked down. Sorry for your luck. And they caught him a few hours later after that speech where he's telling everybody else to suck it up and deal with it. He's out in the damn family dinner with a bunch of friends and family members. Nobody's got a mask on. Nobody's separated 6 foot apart. Nobody doing anything. You see, these elitists, the laws and the mandates and stuff don't count for them. Governor DeWine ain't going to he's going to be right around all of his fucking loved ones when it comes to Thanksgiving and Christmas. But he going to try to tell you not to be around yours. And for what I'm finding in this area, most of you will do it. Most of you do. You'll leave your grandparents laying up there in that old folks home where you've locked them down because you're too damn lazy to help your own family and blood. You've locked them in these old folks home. Now you can't even go visit them. Can't even go visit them. One of you end up in the hospital. Your wife, your kid, somebody ends up, you can't go up there and be with them. You could thank, out of his mind to wine for that. Thank him. Thank him hard in that next election. Thank him real good for it. You won't, because that's what you people want. You want it to be locked down because you're scared of this virus that they've never even isolated in order to identify it. How are they testing for it? How are all these more cases coming up? They've never even isolated it, people. Do you not? I have never heard such stupid shit in my life. Even the CDC says it's never been isolated, so it's never been identified. How are they testing for it, and how are they making vaccines, folks? How? Just tell me how. One of you big-time 40-year doctor, pulmonary doctor people, one of you nurses, you RNs, LPN, whatever you, high-dollar nurses, come out here and tell me, how do you test for something they never isolated yet? How do you vaccinate for it? Bet I won't get one of you, not one doctor or nurse, to come back with an answer. Because they're bought and paid for, just like the election process, just like the Congress people, the damn senators, the president, the vice president, and every damn buddy else that's involved with this government. You people ain't ever going to stop believing them. You'll believe everything they tell you. Next thing they're going to tell you, alien, little green men come off Mars, and they're infecting everybody. They need some way to be able to tell the difference between you and the little green aliens that come off of Mars, so they need you to be chipped with something. Fucking people. I don't know. I don't know how you guys live with yourselves. My generation, we left it. I mean, my parents' generation at least half-handed us. It was fucked up when they got it, but they halfway handed it to us. My generation screwed it up so bad that my kids' generation ain't never gonna have a chance. And their kids is shit. Well, guys, that's my rant for tonight. Another 20 minutes. Hell, I might get 20, 30 views off of it. May God bless us all, people. Because you're going to need that more than anything. What they got planned for you, you ain't going to like. So hang on. Till next time.